Hey, good day everyone. It's Camping Cass from Smith RV in Casper, Wyoming. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to take a look at a 2023 Arctic Fox 25Y. So for those of you who may or may not be familiar with Arctic Fox, they are from Northwood Manufacturing in La Grande, Oregon. They really came on strong in the late 90s, early 2000s as kind of a true four-season all-weather unit. Not any gimmicky packages, cold weather, polar packages, anything like that. These are kind of the real deal. You know, everybody heats and encloses their underbelly, or at least most people do. The difference with Arctic Fox and Northwood products is they individually enclose each holding tank, fresh gray black, and then they individually heat each holding tank compartment with the furnace. So big difference there. They also do things like thermal pane windows. These are frameless, in fact, but they're also thermal pane windows, 2 panes of glass. So definitely a lot better built. So if you're thinking about something for the long haul, maybe you just want to buy one unit and have it last for some time, Northwood products or the Arctic Fox definitely should be something you should consider. So this is about 30 feet overall in length. It is wet around 10,000 pounds. So, I mean, these are like fifth wheel weights for manufacturers back in Indiana. So there's definitely a lot of substance in these trailers. I mean, we even go into the ceiling on these and they have R18 batt insulation with a layer of R15 astrofoil. I mean, no one does insulation like that. It's definitely incredible. But let's walk through this unit. Let's see what you guys think. So we have optioned this thing with power stabilizer jacks. So just a hit of the button and running these shacks individually. You can actually see that trailer lift. This is a lot stronger setup than the power scissor jacks that go down like this. You can actually put more stability on the trailer this way. And you can manually crank these in the event that motor's not working. We have solid steps on board this thing. Nice little entry door assist handle. We have friction hinge on this thing too. Nice big old awning on here. And we have the LED light strip in the tube, so you do have to have the awning out for the LED light strip to be apparent. I really do like them against the side of the unit, but it is pretty cool with it bouncing off the side of the unit at night. So we have outside speakers on board. We have 15-inch wheels, Goodyear Endurance tires, American-made tires, rated for 87 miles an hour. We have metal-lined wheel wells. The only people that do that is Northwood and Jayco. We have Dexter axles up under here, and we have shocks on all 4 wheels. Hardly anyone puts shocks on their units, so definitely a big difference in my opinion. And it's just going to help this coach ride safely, all of your contents in it, help it last a lot longer. So we have our freshwater fill, 57 gallons of water on board. That is with the water heater, so it's actually going to be just a hair less than that. So with this power awning, we have adjustable hitch hardware on board, so you can really crank this thing down so you can get good rain runoff. You can change your shading and such, so it's a nice option. All right, over to our water heater. It's a 10-gallon Suburban gas electric water heater on board this thing. So standard is 6, this is 10, so we've got a little bit more water, a little bit more time in the shower. So it's a 2-door coach. We still have solid steps on into the bedroom. Take a look at these baggage doors. Inch thick baggage doors. Our slam latch, which is nice, and magnetized. So nice little pass-through storage here, all finished. And we do have a battery disconnect switch, and we have lighting on each side. All right, coming around the front here, let's check out the front of this thing. We got a full fiberglass front cap on here. We have some undercoating material on the bottom to kind of protect that from the stones coming at it. So these LED lights, we can individually turn these on and off. These will turn on from the inside of the coach. We have an extra tall power tongue jack on board here. Northwood trailers typically sit a little higher off the ground, so they need a taller tongue jack, and especially with today's taller pickups. This is kind of a great little feature. We have little hooks for our safety chains and our 7-way plug. Coming around here, we have a nice little inset battery rack that we're going to set you up with 2 deep cycle batteries. That comes with the unit. We're not going to plus for those. We have an integrated A-frame. Speaking of that, unlike a lot of manufacturers that just buy a bunch of frames and then put a lot of floor plans on one frame to save money, Northwood builds their own frames in-house. They are an off-road chassis, and they are independently certified by Pacific West Associates that are actually located in Casper, Wyoming. In fact, they are customers of ours even. All right, coming over to the utility side of the unit, we have a Santa Flush. We got our city water connection, satellite ready connections, outdoor shower, and I love that Northwood does lights, LED lights at your utility area for your dumping. So conveniently located decals, so for where the dump pull valves are, black for the black, gray for the gray, and then they are color coded as well. Now you may find them hard to find, but this is a real beauty, guys. So these are direct straight pull valve handles. They're a rod pull. They're not cable pulled like a lot of them. Cables will stretch, not open and close properly. They're gonna leak on you. So these are a much better way to go. Something else you're gonna take notice to is there's no dump valves outside of the underbelly. They're all up inside the underbelly where it's heated. So you will be able to dump on cold days. But speaking of that underbelly, just look how nice and clean and seamless this underbelly is. It's just, most underbellies don't look like this. Northwood just does such a good job building their coaches. We can also take a look at our Dexter axles underneath here, and we're gonna see those shocks that I mentioned on all 4 corners of this unit. You know, a lot of people ask, what are those wires? Those are test wires for the holding tank sensors. That's all those are. All right, we're gonna spin around here, guys. I wanna show you the best slide mechanism in the industry, the rack and pinion slide system. By far the most reliable out of any of them. So, and then you can see too our metal lined wheel wells. And then let's take a look at these slide seals. You may not think that's a big deal, but if you're trying to keep this thing warm, try to keep it cool, just trying to keep it clean, you definitely want tight slide seals. I cannot even get my fingers through these things or on the inside of them. And I do want you to check other brands out there and see how easy it is to get your fingers through. That's not Northwood. Northwood builds such a tight setup that it just helps the whole package come together. All right, let's check out this storage in this slide out here. So you're gonna see storage on this side, and then we're also gonna see some awesome storage on the back side of this. So we're carpeted. We have removable shelves, so if you wanted to do something tall, maybe fishing poles or otherwise, you can do it. We have our little LED light strip going across there. You can turn on and off, which is super cool. Here's something. Northwood Manufacturing does not use the cheap ABS plastic fender skirts on this thing. They use good kind of rubberized fender skirts. I think I've only ever seen like one of these broke ever, opposed to, you know, you might see a new trailer that's broke before he even sells brand new on the lot. All right, we got a little storage underneath the booth dinette. We'll check out that Dream dinette here shortly. And coming over on the other side, more storage on that side. All right, coming around the back, I personally prefer the built-in power cord holder. So basically we can kind of stuff that 25 feet of power cord all inside of here. I do get that when it's cold outside that might be tough to go in, but at least you're not having to find a place inside the unit or using your pass-through storage for the holder on there. Plus when it comes out, you can shut that little door and just have that little loop there and keep it all nice. Okay, coming around the back side, we got a nice diamond plate covered, wrapped sewer hose holder bumper. combo. We have a 2-inch receiver hitch, so if you want to do a bike rack, maybe a rear receiver rack, you can do some stuff back here. That's a very solid hitch. Obviously not for towing. We don't want to do that on a travel trailer. All right, we have spare tire on the back here. That's a full size. And we have our fat, P-H-A-T-T, pretty hot and tempting ladder, whatever. All right, let's go check out the roof, guys. All right, here we are on the roof. You can see our 170 watt solar panel, 45 watt solar panel, our adjustable pitch awning in full tilt, and our skylight, and our top of our slide. Welcome aboard, Arctic Fox 25Y. All right, so we set this thing up super right, in my opinion, from Northwood. Instead of taking just their standard, their jackknife sofa in the back here, we set this thing up with the cross-stitch sofa. So there's so much good about this, so much good to be had. So we have removable little table trays here that can go in and out. I think that's kind of nice. We have kickouts. You know I love kickouts. Get my hands in there. And so I think it's pretty decent size. You'll probably have to slide this out just a little bit to get kind of full extension on this. But I think this is nice that you do have that availability for lounging, but also keeping your walkway open here. And obviously with these out, the walkway is going to be blocked. But this is almost better than having the recliner chairs back here because they are big and bulky, sometimes hard to get around. I think this cross-stitch sofa is definitely the way to go for this setup. So on here, we got a built-in massager built in. We have some lighting options, and we got some heat on there. So definitely super nice. I think I would be pretty comfortable there. So we do have this thing set up with the fantastic fans in all vents here. So we got a thermostatically controlled remote that will open that, close that. You can set it to a temperature and it will help maintain the temperature in the coach. That's also rain sensing, by the way. So if it starts downpouring out there, you're not going to get doused inside here. All right, we have slow rise nightshades. Whoa, not too slow. I think that might have been mislabeled. All right, let's check out my next favorite. Love a good booth dinette. So I'm 6'3". I can fit pretty comfortably here. My legs are not on the table. You know, they're awful close, but they're not on the table. And you know, I can have someone comfortably sit next to me and have a nice little breakfast or meal. So this is the Dream Dinette. So what that means is we can easily, without too much headache, we can drop this thing like it's hot and make this thing into a nice little slick little bed. Northwood's got that thing strutted, boom, bang, bow, down. We have ourselves sleeping quarters. Bang. Okay, so we have storage, and I always invite you guys, if you're ever in our neck of the woods, stop by and see us. Check out this Northwood cabinetry. It's for real. This thing is super solid, nice solid feel, pull on the door guides. Definitely different than most manufacturers. Super nice. All right, before I move from down here, we have a 110 power plug down here, and we have USBs down here as well. We got our light switch up here, turn that thing on and off. And then, as I mentioned to you, we have that storage on the back side from the outside. So we have a rod that we can hang. We have removable shelves, so you can do some different things there. And a couple nice drawers down on the bottom. So that's his nice entertainment area. Decent entertainment area, AM, FM player there. We can stream through this, it's Bluetooth. We have a 32-inch TV. It is a little on the small side for today's modern world, but I think the upside or the silver lining on this one is it's 12 volt. Obviously in the Mountain States, Pacific Northwest, we love the idea of going off the grid, love the idea of running off battery stuff. But if you wanted something bigger, you could always change that out. Got a little storage in there. Real quick, I want to touch on the cathedral arch ceiling. So we have this nice little arch on the ceiling. Again, I'm 6'3". I have great clearance there, so I think that's super nice. It just kind of gives it a nice little cabin-y feel to it. Coming over to our kitchen, solid surface countertops. Got a little wastebasket chute here, so you can put a little garbage can down in there and drop some garbage in there. And then we have a kind of a classic Northwood 50/50 stainless steel sink. Industrial, love the industrial look and feel. High-rise faucet. So that is great. And coming over, nice little bank of drawers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Built-in utensil holder. What up? Okay. And Furrion oven. That's gonna be bigger than the standard. Might even be able to get Thanksgiving dinner in there. We got indicators for the gas flowing. Super safe. 3 burners, so you can cook away. And we got a butcher block in the back there. Put a whole rack of knives back there. Pretty standard microwave. Besides the stainless, it's nice. 10 cubic foot gas electric fridge on this with the cold weather kit. So again, if you're looking to go deep into the cold temperatures, this one will do it. 10 cubic foot, that's 4 more cubic foot than the average RV fridge. So that's awesome. Nice little wood panels on that to bring it all together. While we're up here, kind of like Jayco and some other brands, we do have directional flow on the on these vents, so you can really put the air where you want it. You can shut air off where you don't want it. Wi-Fi ready, so if you want to do a router in here, you certainly can. All right, let's check out the garden shower for starters. So garden shower with glass doors. It is a little bit of a step up in, but once you get in this thing, it really feels like a garden. Water garden. So we got a nice shower head there, soap holder. You know, you could set stuff there. If you got tired, you probably could sit down there. But pretty good height in here. My head's not quite into the skylight there. All right. They carry on solid surface into the bathroom area, which is nice to match. Some storage below. We've got some low point drain valves under there too. Medicine cabinet, towel rack, and I love a good commode closet. I almost love it as good as a good linen. So we got porcelain commode, foot flush. You can keep an eye on the deer while watching out the window while you're taking care of your business. Little cabinet up top. And again, we got another fantastic fan in here to suck the air out. So, great wardrobe here. Big old hanging area there, which is super nice. Little drawer below. Now, even though I think we all love that these manufacturers have taken a lot of carpet or all of the carpet out of most of these, I still think it's nice when you get out of bed in the morning and you put your bare feet on the ground. I do think it's nice that it's touching on carpet. So we have carpet and carpet pad on the ground here. And having our in-floor ducted heating, you're gonna have a nice warm floor to stand on. All right, so this thing is prepped. If you wanna do a TV in here, you certainly can. It's prepped for one, all the hookups, even a 12-volt hookup there as well. Little coat hook there. Now again, this is a 2-door coach. Now you don't have to use this door, but if you do want to use that door, you certainly have another access to. All right, so this fantastic fan in here is also thermostatically controlled, so we can set that temperature, we can open it, it's rain sensing, it's a great feature. So 60 by 80 queen bed, so nice big old queen bed on here. And a lot of storage in here, so strutted, solid wood. Comes with the Arctic Fox throw blanket and 2 Arctic Fox director chairs. Now, let's take a quick look. Now this side we're going to have hanging storage over here, folding, all folding stuff across the top. Nice little inset to 2 shelves. We got 110s over here. And I think we have some USBs somewhere here. Yeah, USBs, excuse me guys, down on each side. One on each side of the bed, USBs. But I want to show you some real trick over here. So we got this cute little drawer. And we have our folding space, but we have a laundry chute. You can put the laundry basket down through there and you can drop your clothes right into the pass-through storage. It will be one less thing laying around the coach. All right guys, if I missed anything, please hit it in the comments below. If you guys like what we're doing, please follow us, please subscribe and ring the bell for the latest videos coming at you. There's a model, a floor plan from Northwood, from Jayco, Keystone, Forest River that we stock and you want to see a video of it, please let us know. We'll be happy to do it. And as always, I'm Camping Cass from Smith RV. Please let us know if we can help. Thanks. Have a great day.